All right. So we're going to go into some of this stuff. Technique 1. How we doing on time? Because I don't want to... 30 minutes? All right. We can keep going. I don't like to go past an hour because I know some people get bored. So I want to keep it funky fresh. Technique 1. Positive affirmations. The first technique for overcoming limiting beliefs is positive affirmations. A positive affirmation is simply a positive statement specifically targeted at reprogramming an existing negative belief. Remember that any thought you repeat often enough will in time be passed down to your subconscious mind to create a belief. If the new positive statement is repeated enough times, it will in time be strong enough to override the existing negative one. Now, let's talk about that for a second. I'm not mad at positive affirmations. But I worry about that because if underneath what you're saying is a belief that's contrary to what you're saying, I feel generous. I feel generous, but deep down, you're stingy, and you're not generous. Saying it is not going to help. So you can say it, but then you need to find ways to become it. What we become is what we're going to see, not what we say. People say a lot of stuff and don't follow it up with action. So you can have positive affirmations. I am love. I am a friend. I am dependable. I am reliable. I am wealthy. I am wealthy. And I can say that all day long, but if I don't go out and be an example of wealth, whatever that means to you, or an example of dependability, or an example of reliability, then I'm never going to see it. So positive affirmations are cool, but we need to follow them up with actions. And you can do it on the smallest level. If you're struggling with money at this particular time, let's take the word out struggle. Maybe we say we're having financial challenges or a cash flow problem, like something that just makes us feel better, because struggle, grind sounds like right? Then be generous with your time. If you're not comfortable donating money or giving away money or supporting, time is money. We've heard that since we was little kids. Time is money, right? We expend energy or time in exchange for money. So giving somebody a ride, being a friend that somebody can, bounce some ideas off of, that's giving your time. That's being generous with your time, right? Generosity is connected across the board, right? So it's not specific like, well, I'm generous with my time, so that doesn't count for being generous with money. No, time is money. Generosity is generosity. So be more generous, you will attract generosity, and it will affect every area of your life, because the second law is the law of correspondence, which says everything corresponds, everything is connected. So if you're generous in one area, it'll bleed into other areas if you're truly doing it, not sometimey. Okay? An example of a positive affirmation for health, for instance, is my body heals itself effortlessly and quickly. Or for relationships is I respect and uphold healthy boundaries in all my relationships. These are some fantastic programs available commercially, which use targeted recorded affirmations to reprogram your mind. If such programs are not within your current budget, you can always make your own recording of positive affirmations that are tailor-made for you. It is most effective to use an even, deliberate tone of voice with as little background noise as possible. Mental repetition without the help of a recording is of course also effective, as long as you do it systematically and persistently. Okay. My body heals itself effortlessly and quickly. I mean, that's true. We get cuts, we have pain, our body goes to work. Right? If I believe that relationships, I respect and uphold healthy boundaries in all my relationships, right? It's one thing to say it, and we just talked about it, but we need to learn how to do it. And as we're learning how to do it, and now we're trying this new application, because knowledge is power, lack of knowledge is lack of power, but applied knowledge is when you gain new experience. So I can know I can know how to read, I can know everything, but if I'm not reading or I'm not applying this new information, I'm no different than the illiterate man. If I can read and don't read, I'm no different than the illiterate man who can't read. Right? So we need new information and apply it to get a new experience, and then I will see a healthy relationship. I will see my body healing itself because I'll learn how. The food that I'm eating is no good. Fried foods, fast foods, soda. Oh wow. I researched that. You know what? Water is better. Fruits and vegetables are better. Exercise is better. Let me do that. Oh wow, my body is healing itself easily and quickly. Right? The capacity is there, but we need that new information and we have to apply it in order to see it. So just talking about it, although affirmations I'm cool with, I'm not saying don't do it, but we need that applied action to go with it.